Finnabair is a fascinating yet often tragic figure in Irish mythology, particularly in the Ulster Cycle. She is the daughter of Queen Medb and King Ailill of Connacht, and her story is deeply tied to themes of love, deception, and the cost of war. Unlike the powerful warriors and rulers who dominate many Irish myths, Finnabair's tale highlights the struggles of a woman caught between political ambition and personal desire, making her one of the more poignant figures in Celtic legend. Her most well-known role comes from the Táin Bó Cúailnge, the Cattle Raid of Cooley, one of the most famous epics in Irish mythology. In this tale, Queen Medb, seeking to match the wealth of her husband Ailill, wages war against Ulster to steal the prized bull, Donn Cúailnge. As part of her strategy, she uses Finnabair as a political tool, offering her hand in marriage to various warriors in exchange for their loyalty in battle. This tactic, while common in ancient tales, is particularly tragic in Finnabair's case, as she is promised to multiple warriors without any real intention of fulfilling these promises. One of the key moments in Finnabair's story occurs when Medb offers her to the great Ulster hero Cúailnge. Cúailnge, the fierce warrior defending Ulster, is known for his unmatched skill in battle, and Medb hopes that by offering Finnabair as a bride, he will surrender or at least stop his relentless fighting. However, Cúailnge sees through the deception and refuses. Instead, he continues his war against Connacht's forces, slaying countless warriors who had been promised Finnabair's love and loyalty. This deception ultimately leads to Finnabair's downfall. When she learns the truth, that her mother had used her as a pawn and that so many men had died in her name, she is overwhelmed with grief and shame. In some versions of the story, she takes her own life, unable to bear the weight of the suffering she has unintentionally caused. In others, she simply fades from the tale, forgotten amidst the chaos of war, which only adds to the tragedy of her character. Finnabair's story stands out because it highlights the often overlooked consequences of war on those who are not warriors. While the men in the epic fight for honor and power, she is caught in a battle she never chose, used as a prize rather than as a person with her own agency. Her fate serves as a stark contrast to the larger-than-life warriors who dominate the narrative, reminding us that mythological tales are not just about heroism but also about loss and the human cost of ambition. In the broader context of Irish mythology, Finnabair can be seen as a symbol of the way women were often used as instruments of power and diplomacy. While other female figures like Medb and Machu wield power directly, Finnabair represents a different aspect of femininity, one that is vulnerable to manipulation and tragedy. Her story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of deceit and the sacrifices made in the pursuit of power. In conclusion, Finnabair is a tragic yet compelling figure in Irish mythology. As the daughter of Queen Medb, she is used as a bargaining tool in a war she never chose, and her fate is one of sorrow and loss. Her story reminds us that mythology is not just about the great battles and mighty heroes but also about those who suffer in their wake. Finnabair's legacy is one of heartbreak, making her one of the most poignant figures in the Ulster Cycle.